It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Chicago Bears.
Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up, YouTube? Back again with another video. Alright, in this gameplay, I'm going to be covering cover 4 defense, or out of 3-4, and that stupid man blitz people send out of it, as well as the cover 4 play within 3-4. So it's not about his offense this game. I'm just going to primarily focus on how I'm beating cover pinch press, blitz off of 3-4, and also playing against 3-4 cover 4 defenses. Because you know a lot of people run it and sit in this defense all game. It's a relatively safe defense, but the thing is when you're playing against it, you cannot get frustrated and start calling plays out of character, and then you get into trouble because you calling plays just because you can get frustrating. But it's easy to beat. It's only like 2 markers you need to read within the defense. And if you can read it correctly, then you can just basically gut the defense, and it just becomes frustrating to play. For them to be on defense, basically they got to switch up to defense. If they don't, then you're just gonna stand there and just die all game. So I mean, Joe Burrow and Chase over here, they're making big plays all game. So like I said, I'm not focusing on his offense. Just when I get on offense, we're gonna focus on his defense, and hopefully this helps. When you get online and you see 3-4. Like I've said before, it's not a hard thing to beat. You just gotta know where the markers are, who to read on the play, and then it's a wrap. And if they don't get out of that defense, it's frustrations all game. So you see my red zone. Let's see how this plays out. I mean, I'm loving linebackers, man. The way linebackers able to like put their hands up now and actually engage and act like they're part of the defense now. It's pretty nice. Look at that. That wasn't happening at all last year. Like, that was one of my main complaints. You don't have to pick it off, but at least acknowledge the ball's in the air and knock it down, please. So we can live out here. Alright, got them on 3rd and 4th down now, 4th and 4. I forgot to change my flats right here. They're playing 0 coverage. If I just left him alone, he probably would have played that correctly. So, nonetheless, he gets in the end zone. So now I'm on offense, right? So these markers, I'm only going to do it once here. Those are the markers I'm reading left or right, depending on where I'm throwing to. And all the plays I'm going to be running is just high-low reads. 2 receiver, 1 in the flat, and 1 in the immediate part of the field. So it makes it easy for my read. All I got to do is just read either of the edge guys. Are they blitzing or they're not blitzing? If they're blitzing, flats. Because they're going to leave the flats wide open when he blitz. Alright? So let's go back again. You can see right here it's in the pinch. The pinch blitz. So I'm in this play right now. Let me see if I audible. So I went ahead and I noticed that he's blitzing again. So what I'm going to do right here is audible to a comeback. So my famous comebacks. And this is what I do because I know he's blitzing. Blocking my running backs. Because he just blitzed off the last play. And go ahead and just toss it to more on the left. So now he knows that this comeback is in play because I just got him here for a big gain and a touchdown. When I come back on offense again, you're going to watch how he tries to play the comeback with his user. It's kind of funny because he's still sitting in the 0 blitz. So you're going to see how I adjusted that too. Alright, we're in the end zone. Let's give it back to Burrow and let him do his no huddle 5-wide receiver thing and see what happens. Because on defense, I made a lot of mistakes. I think one of this game right here, see, I forgot to set the blue zone on the left. So there goes Chase up the field wide open. I don't know what's up with a quick adjust. Sometimes they register and sometimes they don't. So that's what happened there. The left blue zone I usually set over there, I couldn't set it before he snapped the ball. So I got up. Alright, let's get back on offense again. I think he's going for 2-point conversion. I think maybe he got mad of why I ran my offense. I don't know, but it's 2-point conversion. No idea why, but like stuff like this bites you in the end. Forcing 2 points for no reason. Take your points. Again, it looks like a blitz. You gotta be able to read this stuff on defense. Just the way that lineman is, the linebacker is in the middle by my center. Let me know he's blitzing again. See how he usually tries to jump Claypool, but he's still sending the same man blitz. I ain't tripping. Let's pick another play. It looks like it's another blitz again, another man blitz. So another thing I started doing is I started calling my comebacks to whatever side I'm going to do it before I get to the line, so he doesn't know which side I'm going to. Right now it looks like he just switched to cover 4. I'm watching the cornerbacks move. Dump it down low. I always have like 2 reads, either one high or one low. When, especially against this defense, because he just switched to cover 2, because he's trying to play against the comeback, because I throw out the comeback. Back on offense again. It looks like he's in cover 4 with that linebacker shifting out to the left. Go ahead and dump it in the flats. And the intermediate route was the deep post being ran by Mooney. Carried the linebacker upfield. So this is the chess game we're going to play all game. I'm going to flip the play over again because it looks like he's in another cover. Because I was going to run a screen, but I'm going to go ahead and audible and switch plays again because he's in the cover 4 again. So same thing. I'm reading Mooney and my tight end. Same, it's just Mooney and my tight end. There he goes, drops back. There goes tight end open again underneath. And again, it makes my reads easy, especially when I know what the defense is, and because my opponent isn't switching up. So if you're not gonna switch up, then you just gotta keep making him pay up until he switches up. And also, don't forget to mix in runs. And I'm trying to throw a screen here just to throw him off, and he's able to read it. Like run the ball just to keep him off balance as well. Because if you keep passing all game, eventually you're gonna throw a pick. Just gotta mix up with the runs. I think I'm running right here. Even though it's 2nd and 10, I'm just gonna go ahead and run it. You gotta keep him honest on defense. Because he knows he has to play against the run as well. Nice 5-yard gain. Or 7-yard gain. Alright, makes manageable on 3rd down. Same thing here. I see the man defense. My slot receiver, I'm going to put him on a comeback. Again, my run back's decoy. It looks like he just switched to a cover 4, so I'm going to go ahead. I think I put him on a drag, I think. Let's see if I put him on a drag. Or in route. And my read is to him because he's going to cut in. He's wide open, but you can see the user chase after him. So I just go ahead and sneak the ball. Benefit of being close to the 1st down marker. So it's 4th and inches. So good read on his part on the man defense. I mean on the user. Just going to run for 1st down. Take what I can take, man. Get back at it again. And I can feel my opponent just getting like agitated. It's like you can't run this all game. So I've already done the comeback already on the left, but I see it's covered, so I'm just gonna take off. Because the other run I was gonna run was the drag, but it was covered as well, so I took off. He's only rushing 3 of this defense, so it's gonna make it kind of hard for him to get the pass rush in. So he's mainly relying on the blitz, the man blitz, to get to me. And I'm not gonna take off as much. If the opening is there, I'll take it, of course. So switch up here. I was gonna run a quick slant right here, but he bumped me. I was gonna run another go. I think I switched into a go, but then he jumps off sides because I was just gonna take the shot upfield and see if I get a touchdown. But jumped off sides. No fresh downs. Go ahead and run a reverse here because it looks like it's in man defense. And I'm able to catch his defense chasing. And we are in the end zone. So as you can see, it's slowly just breaking down the defense, and if he doesn't switch these things up and disguise his defense a little bit, it's going to be a hell game for him. He's not going to be able to stop me. For one thing, I'm going to be able to control the clock, and I'm going to be able to do whatever I want to do on the field because I know what defense he's in. So Joe Burrow and Chase is still doing their thing. I know that's where he's going. He's only running just 2 plays. I was able to send a blitz here because I wasn't blitzing all game. Able to sack him. And he's going to go no huddle. And I think I switched my defense here. I'm trying to set up my audibles. To the flats. Yeah, he's going no huddle. Send a blitz again. Good play on the slant. I was there, but just a little bit too high. Yeah, he must have his audible set already. Ooh, came down too low on that, man. I would have had those. What's the difference between like playing with the linebackers and corners? If you can't make those user picks, because the linebacker's still not gonna jump. See, this is the play right here. This cover 4 and this deep post from the tight end. That would have been a touchdown. It would have been a touchdown if he threw it a little bit higher. That thing is broken, man. They gotta fix that. Because it's been catching me off guard like lately. Alright, man, I'm back on offense. 16 to 14. And just watch how easy it is. Now that I know exactly what he's doing now, and he's not really switching, he doesn't really know halftime adjustment. It's just gonna become easier and easier to just gut this thing down. So he just switched, or just audible, but nobody's covering the slot receiver. So I'm just going to put him in the flats, and then the other guy on the go. So I'm just reading the flats and the box receiver. Nobody's covering, just dump it there. See what he's running here. Same thing. He's just high low slot and wide receiver on the left. Takes low, just go high. And this is the benefit of knowing what defense is in. That's all this stuff is. If he was in cover 2 and I didn't know and he tricked me somehow by playing base. But now I know what he's in, so it's just a matter of just reading. Just looking at the key markers on the field and throwing to like whoever's open. Same thing here on the right side. Tight end. Over the top. Just didn't hold on to the ball. Let me see if I switch this play. Did I switch it out audible? Did I flip? I kept trying to go to the running back here. Because I was anticipating the right side tight end blitzing, but he didn't blitz. He falls back. Try to throw it underneath him, but incomplete pass. Now, if he had blitz, that's easy pickings right there. Here's another play right here. Slot receiver, comeback. Because he really doesn't know where I'm going with the comebacks either. He's trying to run to more, but it's the comebacks over here. Because I know he's man blitzing. Like you can tell when they're man blitzing when the safety adjusts over the cover of the slot receiver, then you just know it's man defense. And then you just call your audibles appropriately. I'm going to run the ball here, so you try to keep him honest. Doesn't really matter what I gain. I'm just to at least make him play both parts of the pass and run. He's supposed to just pass in all game. Okay, right here, I think I'm running a slant, a quick slant, because I know he looks like he's blitzing on the left. Linebacker, here he comes. Throw right behind him. And the key giveaways, when you see that linebacker fall down by the center, it's usually like a key marker lets me know, hey, they're blitzing. Because that never happens if you're playing cover 4. They stay up there. See, somebody's blitzing. So it's like a dead giveaway. It's another man blitz. First down. Like in the zone right here. Well, we're just going to run it anyways. And we get just like that. Took a lot of time off the clock. You just gotta be patient with it. Don't rush, don't force. Just keep taking what you gotta force him to play defense. Force him to play defense. Alright. Alright, Joe Burrow and company. That's because I'm trying to cover Chase who's a pretty linebacker. That's not gonna work. See this like safety that keeps coming down? Like stay up there. I always gotta bump him up to get back to his position. You're gonna see what happens in the play after this. Yeah, good play. He's gonna come down. I forgot to send him back upstairs. See, I forgot to send him back up and watch what happens. He's just gonna get beat on the street. I don't know why they always come down. Just stay up there. If he was up there like extra 10 more yards, he'd maybe played a little bit better. But it's the game for you. But I'm not tripping. Like I said, that's not really what the video is about. Really, it's just more about beating cover 3 or 3-4. Sorry, the 3-4, cover 4, and man blitz. So I mean, he kind of put himself in the hole going for these 2-point conversions because that's 2 points he's lost out in, and it affects you. Because if he didn't do that, I don't even know what kind of animation that is. Saw that glitch? I thought I tossed the ball, but it came right back to the quarterback. Alright, we're back at it again. Let me see. Oh, I just hit him on the comeback. Oh, he's just audible out of it. Let's see what I do next. There you go, I just flipped the play. It looks like he's back in cover 2 again. So I got my running back and my slot receiver right here. Same thing. Over the top. So you just keep frustrating him until, till he switches. So like just multiple ways to beat it. Of course, you got to run to keep him honest. Another run play. So he just audibled out of it, but I think he's still encouraged defense. Go ahead and send him running back out. As you can see, the user is not really doing anything. He's just kind of relying on what the defense does. So, which is fine because I'm not really worried about the user per se. I'm just reading what's going on the field, and I'm playing off of that. And those two-point conversions that he went for unnecessarily. The first one, he didn't really need it, and the second one, because he was forced to get 2 points back, because I get a field goal. But see, those things come back to bite him now, because he needs those 2 extra points now. So instead of getting overconfident with your team and just start forcing unnecessary plays all the time, it can bite you at the end of the game. So because of that, I already know I don't really need to score. I'm just trying to grind out as much clock as I can, and you know, I'm still going to the comeback. Doesn't matter if you bump me or not. This man blitzing here. Run the ball again, stretch, or inside 0-1 trap. To double reverse. Close to the first down marker. So, I mean, that's really it though, because I'm just going to run the ball here, run the clock down. Really not much to it, but hopefully that, you know, that helps. Like, it's not really that hard to beat. If he bumps me on the pinch blitz, and I already know it's one-on-one on all 3 wide receivers, and you're playing bump, then, you know, if you got a good receiver like Moore, just send him off the field on a streak, and then you just force him to play defense that way and see what happens. That would make him back off. You start backing off, and you got your slants, you got your comebacks, and because he's giving you space now. And then if he goes to cover 4, you got ways to beat the outside. Those high lows on the outside. Now, if you play some tough players, they might start playing like zones and man to, you know, help cover it. But this is just the basic of it, so you kind of understand what it is I'm doing and understand what my mindset is. All right, guys. Until next video, I'll talk to y'all later. All right, one.